Hi class, my name is Yamin Park. I'm gonna present the strategy for church planning targeting international students in New York. The reason I choose this topic is that I'm planning to go to New York City for church planning, and my church planning is targeting international students in Manhattan. After I met lots of church planners and international student ministers, I realized that it is really hard to see any good models of church planning for international students. Most of them were not sustaining models. So through this project, I wanted to develop a good practical strategy for my church planning. And also I hope to benefit those who are in similar settings. So let's start. First of all, theological reflection. The church planning for international students basically missions and caring aliens and multicultural churching. So I have 3 subsections in theological reflections. And I try to find biblical support and theological foundation for church planning, targeting international students. First of all, missions. I believe there are 2 major passages talking about missions in the Bible. First one is Acts 1:8. It says, "We will be his witnesses to the ends of the earth." And Matthew 28:19, the Great Commission passage, "Go make disciples of all people." So we are called to reach all nations, not just focus on reaching out only people in our culture, our community, but we need to make intentional attempts to reach out all people, all nations. And New York is the city you can reach all people and all nations in the city. People say New York is gay city, providing a gateway to impact whole world. So international student ministry is to reach out the ends of the earth, reaching out all people group. So this is what the Bible commands us to do. Second theological reflection is caring aliens. Deuteronomy 6:19 says, "You are to love those who are aliens." And Hebrew 13 verse 2 also says, "Do not neglect to show hospitality to strangers." I believe that international students in our days, they are aliens. They left their country, their family, their friends, their community. In fact, many of them experience deep depression since they left all their safe comfort zone and they are new to the place. So they have fears, unstable feelings, culture shocks, and language barriers. So it's not really difficult to see they are in deep depression, especially wives of international students. They experience more of these things. So as the Bible commands us, we should go and care the international students. I believe that this is our responsibility, the responsibility of church. So every Christian and churches should go reach out the international student and serve them. Third one is multicultural church. As we reach out and start church planning with international students, we should expect our church will be a multicultural church. So I've been thinking through some church planning model or church model in the Bible we can find. I believe that church in Antioch was one good biblical model of multicultural church. Acts 13 shows the leadership of the church. There were 4 individuals in Church of Antioch: Barnabas from Cyprus, Simeon, a Niger, Lucius of Cyrene, and Manaen from the family of Herod, possibly the Adamite. The Bible clearly shows that this church has multicultural leadership. And this church, the Church of Antioch, is the first church commissioned missionaries. I don't think this is coincidence. Multicultural leadership would benefit greatly to reach multicultural, diverse people. And of course, it will be more approachable for many diverse people. Next one, cultural analysis. I would like to show some statistics about New York and international students. First of all, New York is basically showing about the Metro New York area. Metro New York area provides the ultimate gateway to the ends of the earth. New York is a global city characterized by density and diversity. If you can reach New York, you can reach the whole world. As you see these numbers, total number of population in Metro New York area is over 22 million. And the people born outside of US is over 3 million. And the people speak their own language other than English at home is over 11 million. This is a lot. 800 languages are spoken in New York City. And as we see the international students, you can assume that they are future leaders of all nations. Even if they decide to stay in the States, they will be leaders of their ethnic people. The total number of international students in the States are steadily increasing. And in 2015-16 academic year, it's over 1 million. And in Metro New York, it has over 70,000 international students. And New York University in Manhattan, they are hosting 15,000 international students. It's number 1 in United States among university. And in Columbia University, it is hosting 12,000 students, and it's number 4 in among the U.S. universities. And many of international students are from non-Christian background, so I think you can see the great needs in this international student group. Historical perspective. I would like to see some international student ministry in the past. I make 2 categories. First one is parachurch, and second one is churches and church plants. So parachurch organizations, they were the major institutions in international student ministry. But the problem is the students got engaged into the Christianity by parachurch organizations. They had to settle at in the local churches. They don't really join and go in the church. And the third aspect was there was a lack of system to send international students as missionaries. As we talk about it and we hear a lot, we can do international missions in our community in the States, and it's happening now, but we don't really see many good examples discipling international students and sending them back to their own ethnic group as missionary. So there is no real good example of support system and sending back system. And the next one is local churches and church plants. I don't see many good attempts by local churches and church plants. And they close the church plants targeting international students relatively close in early stage of their church planning. Almost all the church plants targeting international students close in few years because they are not sustaining models. And they stay in small, like around 10 of their numbers. So in the final section, I would like to suggest some direction or model church plan should pursue to be. So church plan for international students, they should try to reach a whole campus community, not just limit themselves in international students. I believe that all churches should reflect their community. So the church only have international students in the church is not really healthy model. And the Christians in campus community should reach out the international students in their community. And